Have you ever met a plant that recoils from your touch, as if it were shy? Imagine reaching out in a garden and instead of a silent, unmoving leaf, you find a living thing that reacts to your presence. It's a moment that surprises and delights, making you question what you thought you knew about the plant world. Meet Mimosa pudica, also known as the sensitive plant or touch-me-not. This fascinating species has captured the curiosity of botanists, gardeners, and children alike for centuries. With its delicate fern-like leaves, this unassuming plant hides a remarkable secret. It moves. Its leaves are arranged in a feathery pattern, giving it a soft, almost ethereal look. But beneath that gentle exterior lies a unique ability. Gently touch its leaves and they fold up instantly, as if the plant is protecting itself. The movement is so swift and precise, it almost feels like the plant is alive in a way we don't expect from greenery. This isn't just a party trick, it's a survival strategy. The mimosa's rapid response is a defense mechanism, honed by evolution to keep it safe from harm. By folding its leaves, mimosa startles predators and appears less appetizing, sometimes even looking wilted or dead. This clever disguise can deter hungry insects or grazing animals, giving the plant a better chance to survive. This clever defense shows that plants are not just passive decorations, they actively interact with their environment. Plants like Mimosa pudica remind us that the green world is full of surprises and hidden strategies. The name pudica means shy or modest in Latin, a perfect fit for this bashful plant. Its very name hints at the personality we so often overlook in the plant kingdom. Native to Central and South America, mimosa now grows worldwide, often overlooked until someone stops to touch it. It thrives in gardens, fields, and even as a houseplant, quietly waiting for a curious hand. For those who do, mimosa offers a glimpse into the complex, hidden lives of plants. It's a reminder that there's more going on beneath the surface than meets the eye. Watching it respond is like witnessing a silent conversation between plant and world. Each touch, each movement, is a message exchanged in a language we're only beginning to understand. This little plant challenges our ideas about what plants can do. It blurs the line between the animal and plant kingdoms, showing us that movement and sensitivity aren't just for creatures with legs. The mimosa story is a doorway into understanding the sensitivity of the entire plant kingdom. It invites us to look closer, to wonder, and to appreciate the subtle intelligence of plants. It reveals a world far more active and responsive than we ever imagined, a world where even the quietest plants have stories to tell, if only we take the time to listen. The mimosa's reaction is a precise performance, a marvel of nature that unfolds right before our eyes. This plant, often called the sensitive plant, has fascinated scientists and nature lovers for centuries with its unique ability to move in response to touch. Brush its tiny leaflets and they fold together almost instantly, as if the plant is shyly recoiling from contact. This rapid movement is not just a trick, it's a carefully evolved response to the world around it. A firmer touch sends a signal down the stem, causing all the leaflets to close in a wave, like a ripple moving through water. The plant's response is both beautiful and functional, a living demonstration of plant intelligence. Tap the stem, and the whole leaf stalk droops, making the plant look wilted. The sudden collapse is a clever illusion, tricking would-be herbivores into thinking the plant is no longer fresh or edible. This dramatic change is mimosa's ultimate defense, making it seem less appealing to predators. By folding its leaves, the plant reduces its surface area and hides its tender parts from harm. After a few minutes, the leaves slowly reopen, ready to soak up sunlight again. The plant recovers, returning to its normal state, as if nothing ever happened. The movement is organized. A signal travels through the plant at several centimeters per second. This signal is electrical, similar to the impulses in animal nerves, but unique to plants. Touch one end of a branch, and you can watch the message pass along, leaf by leaf. Each leaflet responds in turn, creating a mesmerizing chain reaction. The plant distinguishes between a gentle breeze and a real threat, only folding when necessary. It's able to sense the difference between harmless movement and genuine danger. This sensitivity is a hallmark of a living, sensing organism. The mimosa is constantly monitoring its environment, ready to react at a moment's notice. The mimosa's dance is more than a curiosity. It's a sophisticated survival tool. Each movement is a calculated response, honed by evolution to give the plant its best chance at survival. It's not just one part acting alone. The whole plant works together to protect itself. The coordination between leaves and stems is a testament to the plant's remarkable internal communication. The cycle of closing and opening is a rhythm of response and recovery. This pattern allows the mimosa to balance defense with the need to gather sunlight for energy. This coordinated response shows a level of complexity that's truly astonishing. It's a reminder that even plants, often thought of as passive, can display dynamic and intelligent behaviors. Mimosa's movement is a testament to the hidden intelligence of plants, revealing a world of subtle communication and rapid response that's easy to overlook, but impossible not to admire once you've seen it in action. How does mimosa move without muscles or nerves? At first glance, it seems almost magical. A plant that can react instantly to touch, folding its leaves as if it were alive in the way animals are. But the answer lies in a remarkable adaptation that allows this plant to move with surprising speed and precision. The secret is in water pressure, and a special structure called the pulvinus at the base of each leaflet and stalk. This tiny cushion-like organ acts as a hinge, controlling the movement of the leaflets with incredible efficiency. When touched, the plant generates an electrical signal, like a slow-motion nerve impulse. This signal travels from cell to cell, alerting the pulvinus that something has disturbed the plant. This signal tells the pulvinus to pump water out of certain cells, causing them to lose pressure and collapse. The rapid loss of water from these cells is what makes the leaflets fold so quickly, almost as if the plant is shrinking away from harm. The leaflet or stalk folds or droops as a result. This movement is not just for show, it's a defense mechanism, helping the plant avoid being eaten by startling herbivores or shaking off unwanted insects. Once the danger passes, water is pumped back in, restoring pressure and reopening the leaves. The plant resets itself, ready to respond again if needed. The process is entirely reversible, taking about 10 to 15 minutes to reset. During this time, the plant is quietly recharging, preparing for the next touch or threat. This hydraulic system lets mimosa respond dynamically to its environment, without the energy costs of animal movement. It's a clever, energy-efficient way to stay safe and alert in a world full of potential dangers. Plants have evolved unique solutions to life's challenges, and mimosa's movement is a brilliant example. It shows just how inventive nature can be, even in organisms that seem simple at first glance. It's a physical process, triggered by complex sensing and signaling. The plant's ability to detect touch and respond so quickly is a testament to the hidden sophistication of plant life. Inside every plant, a hidden world of electrical signals and hydraulic machinery is at work, quietly orchestrating movements and responses that help plants survive and thrive in their environments. When mimosa folds its leaves, it looks like an animal recoiling from touch. Animals like snails and turtles have reflexes managed by nervous systems, fast, complex, and muscle-driven. Mimosa's response is similar in purpose, but different in mechanism. Instead of nerves and muscles, it uses water pressure and electrical signals in its tissues. Both plant and animal reactions serve as defense, but the evolutionary paths are distinct. The turtle's shell is a barrier. Mimosa's folded leaves deter herbivores or dislodge insects. The plant's movement might also reduce water loss or protect from physical harm. This is convergent evolution, different organisms finding similar solutions to survival. Mimosa achieves an animal-like response without animal hardware. It's a profound lesson in biology. Sensing and responding isn't exclusive to animals. Plants have their own silent, effective ways of navigating life. Mimosa's movement blurs the line between plant and animal strategies. It reminds us that the plant kingdom is full of surprises. Does mimosa feel? Not in the way animals do. Plants lack brains and nerves, so they don't experience emotions or pain. But if we define feeling as sensing the environment, then absolutely. Plants are highly sensitive. They detect light, gravity, touch, water, temperature, and chemical signals. Plant neurobiology reveals that plants use electrical and chemical signals to communicate internally. When attacked, a plant can warn its other parts and even neighboring plants. So while plants don't feel emotions, they perceive, respond, and adapt. They are dynamic beings, engaged in a silent, complex dialogue with their world. Mimosa isn't the only moving plant. The Venus flytrap snaps shut on insects in less than a second, triggered by tiny hairs. The telegraph plant, or dancing plant, moves its leaflets up and down, sampling sunlight angles. Some flowers, like daisies, close at night and open in the morning, a movement called nyctinasty. These daily rhythms protect delicate parts and conserve energy. Even tulips and crocuses follow this pattern, guided by internal clocks. Plant movements are purposeful, evolved behaviors for survival and reproduction. They hunt, dance, and sleep, challenging our view of plants as passive. The plant world is full of hidden action and adaptation. There's always something new to discover if we look closely. Can a plant remember? Recent experiments suggest Mimosa can learn. Biologist Monica Galliano dropped mimosa plants repeatedly. At first, they folded their leaves, but soon stopped, learning the drop wasn't dangerous. When shaken differently, they folded again, showing it wasn't fatigue, but learning. Some plants remembered for weeks. The mechanism is still a mystery, possibly involving changes in cellular chemistry or gene expression. This discovery suggests plants can process information and adapt based on experience. Mimosa isn't just a curiosity, it's at the forefront of research into plant intelligence. If a plant can learn, what else might it be capable of? The silent green world is more complex than we ever imagined. Plants are masters of perception, using their entire bodies as sensors. They have photoreceptors to detect light's direction, intensity, and color, guiding growth and flowering. Seeds sense darkness and wait to sprout until they're near the surface. Plants detect shade from competitors and trigger growth spurts to reach sunlight. Mechanosensing lets vines feel supports and roots navigate around obstacles. Some plants even sense vibrations, responding to the sound of a caterpillar chewing by producing defenses. Plants communicate through airborne chemicals, warning neighbors of danger. Roots taste the soil, seeking nutrients and avoiding toxins. This chemical dialogue forms a vast interconnected wood-wide web of plant communication. Our journey with Mimosa reveals that plants are active, aware, and complex. The shy folding of a mimosa leaf is a window into the secret life of plants. This understanding should inspire deeper respect for the plant kingdom. Plants are not just background, they're living beings sensing and responding to the world. Notice how they turn toward the sun or react to your touch. Treat your houseplants as living companions, not just objects. Every plant is a masterpiece of evolution, deserving admiration and protection. The mimosa is a wonderful ambassador for this hidden kingdom. Next time you walk among plants, remember, they are listening, sensing, and engaged in the silent dance of life.